We will start the pray first for Tikkunei Zohar. ריבון העולמים ואדוני אדונים, אב הרחמים והסליחות מיידים אנחנו לפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו וקדושה ושתך תורתה, אשתך אביה, שקרבתנו לתורתך ולעבודות העבודות הקודש, דעת הלוחד ובסודות תורתך, הקדושה מענו מחיינו, מה שעשית עמנו חסד גדול כזה, על כן אנחנו מפלים תחלון לפניך, שתמחול ותסלח לכל חטאותינו ואבותינו ואל יהיו עוונותינו מבדילים בינינו לבניך, כן יהי רצון לפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו, כונן את לבבנו לרתך ולאהבתך, תקשיב אוזניך לדברנו אלו ותפתח לנו לבבנו הערל בסודות תורתך ולאום פנינו וזה נחת רוח פלקת כיסא כבודיך כרך ניחוח תציל לנו אור מקור נשמתנו בכל בחילתנו של זאת ושיתנוצצו נצרות עבדיך הקדושים אשר לדע גילית דבריך האלה בעולם זכותם, זכות אבותם, זכות תורתם ותמותם וקדושתם מאוד לנו לבן כאשר דברים אלה וזכותם תאיר עינינו במה שאנו לומדים גמר נעים זמירות ישראל גם לעיניי והביטו נפלאות תורתך, כי אדוני ייתן חוכמה בפיו דעת ונעל יהי רצון ופי, ויגון לפניך אדוני צורך וגואלי. And welcome again. We continue with Tikkunei Zohar. We're still in Tikkun 21 from the Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and from the Ma'alot HaSulam we're still in Kuf A commentary. And I'm continue. והנה נודע כי רק מחזה ולמעלה של המלכות יש פני אדם וראויה לזיווג עם זעיר אנפין. Here we know that only from the chest and above מלכות ראויה לזיווג. She is capable of that זיווג. She is capable of that unification with זעיר אנפין, meaning male and female, what we call a completion, perfection. When the male and the female are one, it's a perfection. But you use the word פני אדם. Pnei Adam, usually we know that there is 4 panim, 4 מעלות לכיסא. Those of you familiar with that word, what is it called? אריה לימין, שור לשמאל, נשר באמצע, eagle in the middle, and פני אדם. פני אדם meaning shlemut, that all of it is coming in shlemut, all of it is coming in completion. So they say, והנה נודע כי רק בחזה ולמעלה של המלכות. So from the chest and above. What is chest and above? It's from Chagat. From Chagat going up, there is no po'el tzimtzum. There is no effect of the tzimtzum aleph, that affecting usually the malchut, because the malchut representing the desire to receive. So whatever is above, not nahi, whatever is above, going from Chagat and above, of course there is no tzimtzum there. So it's pnei adam. ראויה לזיווג עם זעיר אנפין. In that level, the malchut allowed to be one unification with זעיר אנפין. אבל מחזה שלה ולמטה, from her chest and below, היא חסרה פני אדם. She doesn't have פני אדם. Again, what is פני אדם? Center column, or the balance between the 2 columns. That's a פני אדם. ואין שם מקום זיווג אלא על ידי התקללות. You can only make unification with התקללות. The word they're using התקללות, בהערה מבחינת החזה שלה ולמעלה. התקללות meaning including. What is the including we're talking about here? Well, when we are talking from the chest and above, or from the chest and below, of course we are not talking about places, physical places. Those of you who study for a long time understand. We are using physical words to determine spiritual words. On the student need to be an effort to understand. When a teacher teach, they never talk about physical words. They're using physical words, as Rav Ashlag said, but those physical words are relating to something spiritual. It's called Sfat Ha'anafim, the language of the branches. Why we call it like that? Because the branch what we're using in this world is the words, the physical words, and it's corresponding to something spiritual in the upper world. So don't forget this. Rav Ashlag mentioned it in the beginning of Talmud 10 Sfirot. ואין שם מקום לזיווג להתקללות בהערה מבחינת החזה שלה ולמעלה. So what happened to the below part? The below part cannot have that unification, but for making that unification, it had to be included with the upper part of מלכות, what we call חגת, כי כל בחינה עולה אל הבחינה שנגדה בעליון לפרח עולה בחינת החזה, ולמטה של פני אדם, לבחינה של החזה ולמעלה של זון. So, we are taking the belower part and it's including in the upper part. Almost look at your body. I mean, your body is also divided to different parts, but it's one body. You have the stomach, you have the kidney, the lower part. The lower part is benefiting from the upper part, the lungs and the heart. So everything is included with everything. But until that the lower part is not agreed to be included with the upper part, it cannot get benefit from what the upper part is included with Ze'er Anpin panim bepanim, including face to face with Ze'er Anpin. We continue. כל בחינה עולה לבחינה שנגדה בעליון, לפיכך עולה בחינת חזה ולמטה, שפני אדם לבחינה של חזה ולמעלה של זון. So the chest and below, where is what we call nahi, where there is tzimtzum, where there is restriction, where there is contraction, where there is non-ability for the light of wisdom to come down, when it's included in the upper part, of course, it's going up, and then there is a zivuk, panim bepanim, face to face with Ze'er Anpin, or zachar v'nukva, if you wish. וזה אמרו וכד צדיק, and that's what's written there, וכד צדיק, and that tzaddik. What is tzaddik? Who know? Very good. tzaddik, chai העולמים. You have to remember that word. tzaddik, chai העולמים, or chai, different nikud there. So, tzaddik, chai העולמים, chai is 9. Chai. Right? 9, Sefirat 9 is Yesod. Always Yesod. That's how you're going to remember. Chai brachot. You have 18 blessings in the 18. When is the most important part and you can meditate on everything you need? Sim Shalom. Why? Because that's 18. That's when the Yesod meet the other Yesod. So that's why Sim Shalom, you can stop, meditate about remembering all the Torah that you study. Okay, so it's very important. So the Yesod, which is Tzaddik, Ahmed Bichazeh Velemata, where is Yesod located? It's part of Na'i. It's not part of Chagat. What is the center column in Chagat? Tiferet. What is the center column in Na'i? Yesod. יהיו מלא מעמודה דאיצה איתה, היינו שלכלל מבחינת פני אדם, מבחינת החזה ולמעלה. So if we say that the belower include with the upper, so Yesod is included with Tiferet, because that's against that. דתמר בה ותמלא כדה ותעל. We're going back to the pasuk we use from the Torah. ותמלא כדה ותעל, with Rivka, that she fill her vase, her bucket, kada, her vessel, vatal, and she elevated. Of course, this is a code. Don't forget what we spoke before that. We talk about Shema Israel. Be aware of more. Kada, kad, 24. 24 what? 24 letter. 24 letter of what? Of Baruch Shem Kvod. Of Shema Israel. Shema Israel is 25 letter. Baruch Shem, 24 letter. Now we know what kada. Kad is 24 letter, which is Malchut. That's why you don't say it loud, because you have to be Bekisui. That's the Nahi or the Chokhmah. You cannot draw light to the Baruch Shem. There is one day you're allowed to do it, Yom Kippur. Why Yom Kippur? Can tell me? Very good. Because in Yom Kippur, Malchut Ola Lebina is going there. And in that level, there is no Tzimtzum. So you're allowed to say Baruch Shem Kvod. But during the year, you can never say Baruch Shem Kvod Malchuto loud. The Shema you can say. I mean, ask yourself why you cover your eyes. Again, eyes is Chokhmah. Covering the eyes of Chokhmah. And Baruch Shem is the idea that we say silently, till Mashiach will come. Okay? היינו, שערת החוכמה שבו מאירה ממטה למעלה. What did it say? She elevated her kad, her vase, her vessel, her bucket. ותעל. She took the water and vata'al, and she filled him, Eliezer, and the Gmalim, and the camel. What does that mean? ממטה למעלה. From below to above, כדרך חסדים שבריאים רק ממטה למעלה. The same like the light of mercy. What is the light of mercy function? For me, an outsider. I'm a chassid. What is a chassid does? A real chassid, not just the clothing and the pants. Talk about chassid being good. Amit chassid im kono. A person who's looking to do good. What does that mean for me and out? So when a person uses for me and out, it's a different when a person uses that to me. It's a very big difference. That's why when somebody gives you a gift, which is all the chokhmah, okay, what do you got to do? You got to be busy with the person, not with the gift, right? שהוא יסוד העומד בחז"ל למטה, נכלל מבחינת בני אדם, מבחינת החזה ולמעלה, we say it already, מהירה ממטה למעלה כדרך חסידים שבהירים רק ממטה למעלה, שזה סוד ותעל. Now we know what it means, she elevated her bucket, ותעל, meaning she didn't use that light for her, she used the light to push it away. סלקית ההיא נקודה דאיחת שורוק, אלטרין דינון ויתאבדו שורוק. Now, the Zohar, the Tikkunei Zohar, making a turn here. Rav Brandon is helping us with that. A big malach, a big turn here, a new malach. That he called all that movement, he give it a name with a vowel, with nekudot. It's called shuruk. Shuruk, what is shuruk? Shuruk can be either malafum, which is a letter N, nekuda in the middle, a dot in the middle. That's called shuruk. But shuruk can also be drawn graphically as three dots. Three dots that's starting from the left. I don't know if you remember. Three dots start on the left. 1, 2, and 3. Remember that how it look like, so it will help you graphically to understand the meaning of it. So in Kabbalah, there is many meanings to things. Graphically, gematria, meaning of things. There is many angles to look at many things. They are all the same, but we have to collect that language so we will understand what we're talking about. מה זה שורוק? Now Rav Brandon is about to explain to us what is שורוק. של ג' נקודות זו תחת זו. Is it 3 dots, one below another. Meaning they are not in the same level. They are not in the same level. Once you see dot like shva or like shuruk, it's one under the other. That's we talk about tzimtzumim. You talk about below already. זו בקו אחד, שהוא סוד קו שמאל של המלכות, הכלול מכל ג' קווים. So this is the left column of the malchut that include within 3 columns within the left column. Why? Because this is Aharat HaChokhmah. What is malchut drawing? Malchut is drawing light of wisdom. So the light of wisdom, the shlosha kavim, the 3 column, malchut doesn't have shlosha kavim. Malchut doesn't have a 3 column system. Cannot have 3 column system because there is tzimtzum. There is tzimtzum. So there is one below the other. There is 2 types of connection, or including, or concluding, or togetherness of zachar v'nekeva, of male and female, or zer and pin malchut, if you wish. One is to draw the light of wisdom. We call that Yaakov, or we call it עמודה דאמצעיתה, or center column. ויש בהם זיווג תחתון להמשכת חסדים הנקרא יוסף או צדיק. And we also have another zivug, another including or connection or interconnection, which the second one is להמשכת חסדים, is to draw light of mercy, that we call it Yosef, we call it Joseph, because Joseph is a righteous, or we call it צדיק. וזה אמרו, and that's what they say, בתר דהו בעליהם וסתרא דלה, להמשכת אור חסדים, and that's what it say, it will fulfill with water, that called אור דחסדים, ומסתרא דעמודה דמצדה, להמשכת קומת חוכמה. And when you talk about a center column, תפארת, we are drawing the light of wisdom. את מה בשכינתה ותמלאתה כדה ותעל. So that's what it say in שכינתה, that she fulfill her water with what? With chasadim, very good. Vatal. What is the tal? Why do you need vatal? Or the chokhmah. You cannot draw light of wisdom from above to below. You can use the light of wisdom as vatal. You can use it. There is one condition. You have to do it vatal, meaning for me and going away from me. Ki im yira en bechokhmah ve'en bechasadim. Now it's shining light of wisdom, light of mercy. Ela שהארת החוכמה מלובשת בחסדים ומאירה ממטה למעלה. The light of wisdom now include or clothing with the light of mercy, and it shines from below to above, meaning it starts to act like chasadim. I want to give the light of wisdom. I don't think what I wanted for myself. If there is a joy of food or joy of intercourse between a husband and wife, all those things as light of wisdom in them. But if it's been used for chasadim, meaning it's been used for me and out, meaning I don't want to eat, but I want to do the baracha, I want to do the motzi for Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, I want to do a big seudah for Rabbi Lazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, Kafei Elul. Of course, now I should have tava for the food, because now I'm using the light of wisdom for the sake of sharing. Of course, every person has to do cheshbon nefesh. Are you really doing it in the right way? Same with tzedakah. Tzedakah is chasadim, but sometimes you do the tzedakah to be recognized. You know, there is people who are afraid to put their name on Torah, on a building when they donate it. It's very nice. That's totally chasadim. But in the same time, are they doing it to feel ego about it? That they never put the name. So it's like the Vrochma. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So now he's taking us Zohar Shir HaShirim, שבעת שזעיר אנפין פנים בפנים, when זעיר אנפין and Malchut are face to face, meaning a completion, meaning a perfection, couldn't be better than that, בקומה שווה, and they equal, אז בהירות נקודת שווה שורוק, look what it's saying, מהלך, what an amazing thing. Now in Malchut, you have Shva and you have Shuruk. You have Shva and you have Shuruk. What is Shva? Shva is usually the Malchut. Why? Because we know that one dot above the other. Okay? One dot above the other. It's not like Tzere, one dot next to each other, which is Chasadim. When you have above and below, now you have a giver and a receiver. It's Tzimtzum. What is Shuruk? Shuruk is, you can look graphically how it looks like it goes from left to right. Meaning it starts from left column, like Or the Chokhmah, light of wisdom, is connect to Malchut. Even there is Tzimtzum, but it's still connect to Malchut. But it's going from left to right. Meaning it's starting from left column, and then it's going one below another, and it's going to the right column. Meaning eventually the potential is, once it's done in the right way, it can turn into something that we can use. שאין ימין ושמאל של המלכות. So he's telling us, Shva ושורוק is the right column and the left column of who? Of the מלכות. So how can they be face to face with זעיר אנפין? מבחינת קו אחד. בצורת צרה וסגול של הזעיר אנפין. So what is זעיר אנפין giving the מלכות? Again, she gave him Shva and shuruk. What is he giving? Look what it says. צרה, very good. זעיר אנפין is not Shva. זעיר אנפין look like Shva. Shva is one and above another. Tzere is one next to each other. ותלכנה שניהם יחדיו. Now this is Chasadim. This is like we teach in Tzimtzum Bet. When Malchut go up to Bina, what happened? ותלכנה שניהם יחדיו. They both walking together. Ruth וnaomi, right? They're walking together. They are equal. The Bina and Malchut are equal. They are one next to each other. So this is Chasadim already. This is allowed. This is light of wisdom that allowed. And what is the result? Segol. What does Segol mean? 1, 2, and 3, right? Bina, זעיר אנפין, Malchut are all together. This is a perfection. This is the ultimate goal. That we have a 3-column system that is called the Segol, and that's a perfection. So what happening here? We have the Kaf small of Malchut, which join the light of wisdom. We have their Shva v'Shuruk. Against that there is Tzere v'Segol. Segol is a 3-column system, which is the completion. Now they are face to face. He's giving, she's giving. They are now face to face. So מה הבעיה? דהיינו שהיא בתיקון ג' קווים כמו זעיר אנפין. She is completely exactly like זעיר אנפין בקומה שווה. There is no difference between them. And I will continue just a little bit and then we finish. והנה בכדי שהמלכות תוכל להאיר על התחתונים. Now we need the מלכות to shine to us, to give us the light we need. החוכמה תחיה את בעליה. We need light of wisdom. We need to stay alive. But if we draw light of wisdom, we can kill ourselves. So what to do? If we connect to it, we die. If we don't connect to it, we die. So it has to come in a balanced way. So what is the Rab Brandon teaching us here? והנה בכדי שהמלכות תוכל להאיר על התחתונים, נאמר לה, לכי ומעטי את עצמך. If you want that light to come to the תחתונים, to us, the מלכות has to reducing her power, מעטי מעט, meaning small. דהיינו שתבעה את עצמה מן המדרגה הגדולה היא להיות שווה עם זעיר אנפין. Go away from the idea that you are face to face with זעיר אנפין. Why? Because then you have to give light of wisdom to the תחתונים and they cannot receive it. יש שבירה, it will be broken, it will break, because you cannot have a container that can hold the light of wisdom until it's going to all the procedure of doing it in the right way. ותעל את קדה, meaning elevate the קדה, elevate the עוד החוכמה. So מה עושים? לקבל מן המדרגה הגדולה היא להיות שווה עם זעיר אנפין, לקבל מבינה כמו זעיר אנפין, because you're receiving now from בינה, like זעיר אנפין, אלא שתרד למטה מיסוד זעיר אנפין. So what it say to her? You have to go below יסוד of זעיר אנפין. יסוד is always the one that make peace between the two columns. Yesod is always back the piece between Netzach and Od. We know that Netzach is basically the Sphira of the Eranpin within the system of the Eranpin. Hod is the Sphira of Malchut within the Eranpin. How do we know that? Because Chesed of the Eranpin is Keter. Gvura of the Eranpin, follow me. Chokhmah, very good. Tiferet of the Eranpin, Bina. And Netzach is Eranpin himself. So what is Hod then? Malchut. Who making peace between two of them? Yesod. Very good. So indeed, שתרד למטה מיסוד זעיר אנפין, she has to go below זעיר אנפין, יסוד of זעיר אנפין, כמו שהייתה בשורשה, like it was in the beginning. דהיינו למטה בכל מדרגת הזעיר אנפין, below all level of זעיר אנפין. אז now we know ותורת קדם מעל שכמה. So when it say she took the bucket, the water that she get from the well, and then she elevated all the chokhmah, and then she had to take it from the shoulders down. Vatored kada, she Tored Rivka. Again, it doesn't talk about Rivka. We need to understand. We study Torah of Atzilut, so she's lowering it, the malchut below the yesod of Zeir Anpin, like it say in Chazal Brachot Yudbet Amud Aleph. Kol hakoreh bebaruch. Like it say, there is halacha. When do you bow when you say Baruch Ata Hashem? So Baruch, you Korea meaning you bend your knee. We studied in the beginning of the Tikkunei Zohar, Kena Tzipor, talk about the bird sitting in the nest, and we know that when the bird sitting in the nest, the nahi been cancelled because the leg is kind of bent in the bird when it's in the nest. So you only have above, you don't have below. That's what happened in the bird. So here it says the same thing for Masechet Brachot. You bend the knee. What does that mean? שומרי על המלכות שהיא כפופה. דהיינו חסר ראש וגר. If you don't have na'i, the kelim, if you don't have the leg because they bend, then you don't have gar the orot because of chiyut orot vekelim. It has to be this way. If you don't have vessel to draw this tremendous amount of light, then this tremendous amount of light will not come. It's kind of seems like a paradox, but it's not. What draws the most amount of light? The lower vessel. What is the lower vessel? The strongest desire, the strongest coarseness. So now, when you stand what we call koma shlema, then you have the vessel that draw the highest light. So Rav Ashlag is teaching us, Bala Sulam is teaching us, that when you don't have na'i, because you bend the knee, that's what you're doing in the tefillah of Amidah, then you don't have the orot. What is the purpose? There is no gar. כי כפיפת הבריקה מורה על חסרות נאי דקלים וגר דורות המקראים ראש. So the Rav Randan is teaching us. You bend the knee, then you don't have gar. והקריאה היא בברוך. So you're doing it when you say ברוך. שעל ידי הקריאה היא משיגה חסדים הנקרא ברכה. Why דווקא גמרא in מסכת ברכות have to tell us that קורא בברוך, that you have to bend in ברוך. Because what is ברכה in Kabbalah? Or the חסדים. That by bending you are now getting חסדים, ועל ידי זה שמקבלת תורתיה מזרע פי שהוא סוד הקבצים מצד החוכמה שנותן לה, בחסדים. What does that mean that she get chasadim? Now she's get, who is chasadim? Zeir Anpin is chasadim, very good. Now if Zeir Anpin is chasadim, she bending, she becoming shivui tzura, affinity with Zeir Anpin. Now she can get the light of wisdom, include with the light of mercy when it's come from Zeir Anpin. It's no longer she getting the left column of Bina, and she getting it through the Shva, one above each other, Bina on top, and then Malchut is below. And that's why you have Shuruk, one below another. And that's how she getting her three-column system. But that three-column system is a left-column system that look like three-column. But she needs Segol. To get to that level of Segol, first, Lechiu Ma'atid atzmech, go make yourself smaller, below the Yesod. והיא יכולה להאיר, now she can shine, because before that she couldn't shine. The left column of Bina, which is Malchut, couldn't shine. Like we explained in Rosh Hashanah, the whole shofar thing is to cut the gar, and then unify it again, Zeir Anpin Malchut. We don't want to keep it as it was in the beginning of creation. That's all Rosh Hashanah about. If you keep it as it was in creation, yes, it's a perfection, a zone. What a perfection. But we cannot benefit from it. It's like you have a $1 billion in a Swiss bank, but you don't know the code. Very nice. It's called frozen, Yama de Capo. אז נאמר עליה ותמלא כדה ותעל. Then she fill up the water ותעל. מה זה ותעל? We explain. From me and out, meaning it's like chasadim now. ואז היא נזקפת שכל חלקי הגוף, חב"ד, חגת, נאי, הם זקופים. So when you say ברוך אתה, you bend the knee, and then you stand in the עמידה. What does that mean? ותמלא כדיו הטל, meaning she fill her water. What is the water? It's חסדים, which is the whole idea of bending the knee, so you have no gar of kaf small, so you don't have gar of kaf small. Now when you don't have gar of kaf small, now you have קומה שלמה, because now it's included חסדים, you're receiving it from זעיר אנפין. ברוך, ברכה, חסדים, זעיר אנפין. Again, whoever listen to it at least 3 times. בסוד כל הזוקף, זוקף בשם, and whoever stand up in the name of השם, ברוך אתה השם, ילק י' כו' in דעמידה, שהוא הקו אמצעי. What is י' כו'? קודשא בריחו, center column, תפארת. הכולל חוכמה וחסדים יחדיו. That it include light of wisdom, light of mercy together. סליקת ודאי מגלותה לגבי בעלה, כי נעשתה ראויה לזיווג, זעיר אנפין פנים פנים. Now she can have face to face with זעיר אנפין in a מתוקן, in a way which is pure, which is holy, which is right. Now she can be face to face with זעיר אנפין because it's okay, because חסדים and חוכמה can be together. והאיש שעתה היא אמרה לקבל צדיק, ותאמר שתה וגם עליך. And at that moment, she come to the tzaddik, at that point, his name is Eliezer, Eved Avraham, so she go to tzaddik and say, please drink and also give to your camel. כי אז יכולה גם להעיר לתחתונים, אין חוכמה וחסדים. What does that mean? She can now give light to everybody. To everybody. It's not a problem to give the water, meaning the ashpaot. That's how the Shekhinah, that's how the Malchut work. So receiving the light directly from Malchut can be dangerous. But if it's been done in the right way, then it's totally okay. Till next time. All the best.